All right, welcome back to Sports Showtime. With college basketball season kicking off this week, we found it fitting to have Seth Lewis come on today and break down the LSU men and women's basketball. Seth, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's kick football out of the way for a second. Let's talk about this basketball thing. What do you think is the biggest change, for better or for worse, for the LSU men's team this season?
Brian, Trent Johnson is a coach that loves defense, and he did a tremendous job last year of instilling that in his team. However, the loss of Marcus Thornton's aggressive perimeter defense and Chris Johnson's shot blocking abilities will be missed. Not to mention Thornton's 21 points per game as well. He single-handedly pulled the Tigers through several games last season with some very clutch shooting. Bo Spencer shows lots of promise on the defensive side of the ball, and I don't doubt Coach Johnson's ability to have the rest of his team step up.
That's right, Seth. A lot of people didn't realize how important Marcus Thornton's inside game and his offensive rebounding from the guard position was. All right, now enough with the negatives. Seth, what's the positive outlook for the Tigers this upcoming season?
Well, let's start off with returning starting point guard Bo Spencer. He had a great season last year and really began to heat up from behind the arc toward the end. Don't expect Marcus Thornton range just yet, but look for Bo Spencer and Chris Bass to be on the floor a lot together so Spencer can get some looks. And then I've got to go with the real star and backbone to this LSU men's basketball team, Tasman Mitchell. We always knew what he could do, and last year he proved it. He expanded his shooting range, improved his post play, and defends well. Mitchell also pulled LSU through a few games last season, so look for him to be huge. If they can also get some solid contributions from first-year starters Alex Farrar and Storm Warren, this can be a very dangerous team.
Very dangerous indeed. That's what we need, especially in this SEC conference this year. Now, believe it or not, we have a women's basketball team. We got to the positive, negatives, men, switch to the women. Preseason, they're ranked number 9 in the polls.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be able to live up to that ranking?
Yes, I believe they can. They certainly have all the talent they need, not to mention one of the best coaches in the game of basketball, period. Last year, Van Chancellor turned the rebuilding year into an NCAA appearance and some success. They gained a lot of experience last year, and they returned team leader and preseason All-SEC player Allison Hightower. The Lady Tigers should be able to hold their own out there.
All right, now speaking of Allison Hightower, I know you just mentioned her, and I mean she's a leader on the court, she's probably the vocal leader in the locker room. Now, give me some players' names who we may not read about in the papers all the time, who may not be as popular as Hightower.
Well, there are several players that can step up this season to get LSU over the hump. Lysandra Barrett showed some flashes of brilliance on the court last year. She dazzled as a freshman, averaging 11 points and about 6 rebounds on her way to being the SEC Freshman of the Year award. And with experience, there should not be anything keeping her back from improving those numbers from last year. Also be on the lookout for Katherine Graham. She's one of those scrappy players that does everything on the court for the Lady Tigers. She will be very pivotal to any run this team may make. Like Trent Johnson, I know Coach Van Chancellor has put in a lot of work with his team in the offseason, and it will show once they hit the court.
All right, Seth, like any good reporter, you presented some very viable facts, and basically you can't argue with the facts. We'll just have to sit around and see if your predictions will come true later on in the season. Thanks for being on the show, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right.